Good morning, guys. Good morning. Questions, tickers, throw them in the comment box there. We'll get started here. And looks like a little over a minute. Yeah, we'll talk about that crazy pump. We will talk about it. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Instagram? Mom, what's going on, guys? Anika, Justin, Shelby. Got all my ducks in a row. Let's take a look at it. All right, guys, about 25 seconds here. We'll start. And if you have questions, get them in there. What's up, Brian? It's X's birthday. I'll have to shoot him a text. Well, I was thinking that there wouldn't be a lot of movement this morning pending the FOMC minutes, but the Fed dropping that catalyst made a difference. So let's get into it, guys. Good morning. Happy, what is it? Wednesday. Holy cow, what day is it? Wednesday, August 19th. He's 19. That's crazy. No, he's not. Anyway, happy Wednesday, August 19th. We'll get into it. If you have questions or tickers, throw them in the comment box. We'll get through it. Today, I know you can't see this Instagram. You'll be okay. We had 830 durable goods, 830 second estimated GDP, personal income month over month, consumer spending, PCE numbers dropped, right? Core index. So that's no. Wrong week. I was going to say PCE wasn't this week. Nothing was scheduled except FOMC minutes. And then we had this bomb dropped on our head. Why did the markets run? Why did the markets run? Well, right there. Move it so Instagram can see it. U.S. Treasury Department announced increased size of nominal long end. And that has to do with the yield curve, and the indices and metals loved it. So you're going to want to be in my war room this morning. We will ask our macro expert who's with us in the morning, Justin, will lay it out for us. That's his area of expertise. We'll let him get into what that means. The way I read it, I don't think things should be running, but what do I know? I'm just a technical analyst. As far as the indices are concerned, prior to that data dump, we had short bias, right? So, and then, but it was very tight. So price was down here and then it ran up. Now we have long bias. So technically we're looking for longs. So our next short area would be 7,800. In ES, we're going to look to long around 7,730. So we're long hunting. You can see how the trend status right here. Let me move it. This is what ES looked like. So we do not have confirmed long bias, even though this shot up. We can take longs above this white line, which is our bias line. If we look at the hour, guys, to confirm what bias looks like, let me look for you. We do have a cross. It's going to have to sustain these prices in order to confirm it. So if we want to hunt longs, our next long opportunity is going to be right there. We will have to, we're going to have to set an anchored VWAP to that. That was an unknown catalyst, by the way. Man, seems to be what happens during the Trump administration is unknown catalysts. That came out at, I think it was 8:31. It was a weird time, too. Yeah, I'll anchor it to 8:30, but we'll make an anchored VWAP going into the war room, because when you have that much reaction, you got to do it. The rip in metals had to do with the Office 423, had to do with the Treasury announcing increased sizes of the nominal end of the yield curve. So NQ looking for longs now. You can see above bias price. You can never bet against NQ. NQ, we just have guys that in our world that just smash the buy button on any move, and NQ and all right. I mean, all you got to do is buy NQ. That's all you got to do. But at some point, you're going to be sorry you bought NQ. Mark my words. I broke up with NQ. NQ and I have taken a break. It was an abusive relationship. Yeah, correction, Evie. NQ is going to be the first index that gets its face smashed when this whole euphoria drops. Maybe it's next month, maybe it's next year, but when it happens, NQ is going to pay the biggest price. These chickens will come home to roost, guys. It's just win, right? You can still buy in this environment. All right. YM even shot up. So our next buy in YM, my green line here. Green lines are approximate buys. Red lines are approximate sells. I do this from my war room. When you come to my war room, you have all these indicators on the charts. If you want to trade in hours without me, you can add this to your charts. It's called the Matrix. It'll help you make all the trade decisions in the world. Phenomenal, right? I'm very proud of this. Got $25,000, $30,000 into building this algorithm that nobody else has. I have a couple people who've tried to replicate it. Good fucking luck. This motor right down here is proprietary. You will never figure that out. So looking for buys. Next buy, what? About 550 in YM. Gold to the moon. Look at that mean reversion at 4,500. You already got paid. Any of my guys took that? Pick a price. What did it do in 1 minute? I mean, look. If it rises up or touches again, you're going to get the actual mean reversion. So it gave you pick a price at 4,500. It gave you the moderate entry that paid. So pick a price paid, moderate entry paid. This rises up, gives the actual signal that looks like that. Looks like it wants to pay also. Remember, guys, I've said it. That's the price target right there. And gold. All-time high anchored VWAP, 4,600. We will see it. I said that on my weekend update. Watch me every weekend if you want, guys. You don't have to watch the whole video. If you look at the description, it timestamps what I'm talking about, so you can just fast forward to the instrument that you're interested in. But this was the catalyst that will shoot that to there. So mean reversion eventually will fail at 4,500, but never the first time. And that's why we play them. And then oil shot down on that too. Shot down. Now here's a crazy trade for you. I don't have it up here now anymore. I had a buy order at when price was up here this morning. I had a buy order at 45 or 84.01 because that was the identified channel. Can you see that? And I had a stop loss was right here because that was the all-time or the all-time high anchored VWAP. So I hid like 3 cents below that, and I was targeting 85. So I was trading this channel. I've done it multiple times in the last 3 or 4 days, successfully, even break-even exits. That catalyst hit, dropped down, kicked me out by 2 cents, and then ran. Can't make this shit up. My guys in my war room laugh at me at how accurate I am at missing like that. So my stop loss was appropriate because I hid behind the all-time high anchored VWAP, but I needed 2 more cents to stay in, and that's fucking brutal. So just how it goes, guys. So yeah. All right. Anyway, I've been doing this for 4 years, every morning answering your guys' questions, helping you out. I got a free Discord, links in the bio. If you want to go in there and ask me questions that I don't get to here, please join us. Now it's time to get to your questions. What you got, folks? Level quadruple 8 wants INOD. Man, I haven't looked at INOD in a long time. All right, so this had this gap back in May. Gaps provide support and resistance, and this is a pivot swing into it. So the bottom of that gap should be strong resistance or support at 49.47. It's really range bound. We are still in the bull cross. This happened. Oops, let me move this over. When that exploded, you don't want this 50 to cross below that 200. couple critical EMAs where it, or EMAs, volume weighted average price. So VWAPs are sitting 55. So if you like it and want to try to continue it up to challenge market structure, you do have resistance overhead here at 72. If you buy here, I think you can have a defined stop loss around, if you buy around 61 to 62, you have a stop loss about 54. If you need a wider stop loss, you go right below this at like 47. So it's tough to trade it right in the middle of that gap. Right? So if you have further questions, level, jump over to my free Discord and tag me. VPG. I don't think I've charted that. I said I don't think I charted it. And what I've got, dude, I've charted so many charts, it's not even funny. I charted this one. All-time high anchored VWAP is still in play. That's the red line. We are in a bullish period right now, but it's discounting. So what you need to do, what I'm looking for a significant change of trend. Okay, so that's here. We're going to anchor to that. Oh, that's still overhead. All right, so, and you have this gap off of its earnings report catalyst. So let's identify that gap. Ooh, it's failing that gap. You got to be careful here. If you own it long term, I'd put your stop loss just below this pivot out of it because it's hanging by a cliff at like 64, 63.99. If you're looking to, you can also, let's throw a fib on that. That would be an interesting fib on that. Yeah, this one's looking like it's failing a little bit right now. If you have a specific need on trade management on this one, let me know. But overhead resistance is 95. I think buying here is a bit dangerous. Look at all those alerts that I just got in. So gold's moving. Yeah, so Dave, if you have any other questions on it, hit me up in my free Discord. How's medicine going, man? Good? Okay. Let's see. Instagram, what do you guys have? Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see. Wolf chart. What do you got going on, Dave? Blaine, Mr. Blaine. But yeah, or Blaine Travis. Yeah, Mr. Okay, so, ooh, been a while since I've charted this one. Let's Terra Wolf. So this is actually the breakout. I don't know if you can see this. So the VWAP I have here, I'm gonna change its color, is the breakout. So that's the this earnings report catalyst VWAP, and you can see it's sitting right on it. Look at the multiple touches. So that's a volume weighted average price. This, you know, I don't know much about the thesis, but it's respected that. You can see, Blaine, it's respected that VWAP a lot. If you wanted to trade plan around this and have a tight stop loss, you could buy in around that current pricing and put a stop loss just below this break of that line. So, you know, you can have a tight stop loss, right? That, what is that, 84 cents? You can maybe go $1, give yourself a buffer. And then we need to set an all-time high anchored VWAP here. Guys, when I do this for funds, I do much more TA, but when I'm trying to do it rapid for you guys, I only use a few. So that would be a logical target. So it's like a 1 to almost 4 risk reward. But if it crosses this, you wait. And then when you get the second candle crossing that, that's actually your confirmation. But that's what I'd look at right now, Dave. Or Blaine. I'm going to keep calling you Dave. All right. So hopefully that helps. Get anything more specific, Blaine, you can tag me in Discord. Let's see. What's up, Pierce? You started school yet, man? Obviously not. Is it V correcting? I'm not even looking at it. Let's look. I didn't. Yeah. Well, yeah. Oil V corrected. I mean, I got fucking kicked out by 2 cents. Yeah. And guys, when you come to my war room this morning, I'm really interested in our first 5 to 7 minute talk with Justin, our macro expert. I want to see what he says about this yield curve adjustment. He's that's in his sweet spot. So, all right. XAU got a request for. All right. Like I said, I've said incessantly on my meetings, that 4,400 would be resistance. And then once that flips, we're going to see 4,600. And I set a speed bump at 4,500, and we're at that speed bump, right? 4,500 is going to break. Actually, that is futures 4,500, which is about, let me look, the point difference between, what's the spread? So check it out. So 60 points. Yeah, that's about right. So actually 4,500 will be a speed bump, but not much here. And then we'll probably head to 4,600. So if you get any price pullback intraday, gold's a buy. That pullback, you might have to wait for that pullback to occur at 4,500. It might retrace 50 points. Could be 100. We could go to 4,500, retest 44 before heading up. But right now, it's a buy. Everybody says, what's your year-end price target? I think it's closer to 5,000. I don't, some experts are saying 6,000, 7,000. No, I think that's a little too aggressive. So you got to realize that if gold does 7,000, it's going to be bad for the US dollar. Bad. Let's see. Okay, Blaine, data pivots. If you like the thesis, Blaine showed you kind of how you can enter with reduced risk. $14, $15 buy-in on the wolf. Okay, yeah. Build a trade plan, send it over to me. I'll put my eyes on it. Yeah, these comments sometimes are delayed, guys. It seems like Trump's personal truth news is working. Oh, yeah. If you want to pay $100,000 a month. Guys, I'm here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm on Fridays at 11 with Crypto John over at Alphabet Report. I got to check with him because he's been traveling in his other JOB. So I'll let you guys know here in the next couple of days if we're going to be live over there. And then I got my free Discord. And guys, you can come trade with me in my, where's that here? In my VIP Discord, right? 7 days free to trade with me. We had a pretty good day yesterday. Again, what I expected to tell my folks coming in is that we were going to run sideways pending FOMOC minutes. And that may happen now, unfortunately. But this breakout in catalyst should give us some movement, hopefully in the first hour of the market, because I was looking for watching paint drying today. I hope it doesn't calm down on us. Hopefully we get some movement now based on what that data drop was. So, all right. Well, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Hit the links in my bio. Join my free Discord. Join my 7-day free trial and VIP. Come trade and learn with me. When it's slow, I teach. Why? Go find another influencer in the trading that actually has the education that I do. It's not going to be done. Most people with my education work at hedge funds. They don't run trade groups. I like the independence. All right, guys. Thanks for joining on. We'll see you soon. Have a good one.